Welcome, amazing star. It's time to learn again. Trust you are fine and ready to learn. In today's class, you'll be learning about HIV and AIDS disease. HIV and AIDS disease. At the end of this class, you should be able to give the meaning of disease and the types of diseases. Also, you should be able to state the full meaning of HIV and AIDS. And lastly, you should be able to mention the characteristics of HIV. A disease is a discomfort or problem in the body which makes a person sick or ill. Normal body functions are affected when a person is not feeling fine. Every disease has its own way of showing in the human body. There are two main types of diseases. We have one, communicable diseases, and two, non-communicable diseases. Now we are going to be looking at the meaning of each of these diseases. Communicable diseases are diseases that can be transferred. They can spread from one person to another. Communicable diseases are also known as infectious diseases, transmissible diseases. These are diseases that can be transferred, that can be transmitted through direct contact with a sick person or through respiratory droplet like coughing, sneezing. Examples of communicable diseases are measles, HIV, coronavirus, chickenpox, and so on. Non-communicable diseases are diseases that cannot spread from one person to another. They cannot be transferred from the infected person to another person. Examples of non-communicable diseases are we have headache, fever, stomach ache, cancer, and so on. There are numerous to mention. These diseases cannot be transferred through contact or respiratory droplets. HIV is a communicable disease that destroys the immune system of the body. HIV is deadly. The full meaning of HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. We say HIV is a communicable disease because HIV is a disease that can be transferred, that can spread from an infected person to another person. The immune system of the body protects the body against diseases. It is the body system that helps to fight off sicknesses. It is made up of a network of cells, tissues, and organs. HIV is a disease that destroys the immune system of the body when it gets into the body. It weakens the immune system and makes the infected person to become very weak and eventually die if not treated properly. When HIV is not treated, after a period of time, it develops into AIDS. AIDS means acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS is the advanced form of HIV. AIDS develop after a person has been infected by HIV for a long time. HIV is a disease that affects the immune system. Immune system is a system of the body that help you to fight diseases. HIV will get rid of all these good cells and the person will said to now have AIDS. Next, we'll be looking at characteristics of HIV. HIV is a disease that affects every age. It can affect any age. 1. HIV is a deadly communicable disease. It affects all parts of the body. It affects the immune system of the body. Lastly, HIV develops into a disease called AIDS when it is not treated after a long period of time. Yeah, we have come to the end of today's class. But before we wrap up the class, let's take some few questions. Question 1. What is a disease? 2. Mention the two main types of diseases. 3. Give the meaning of HIV. 4. Mention two characteristics of HIV. Excellent. Good job, superstar. In today's class, you learned about HIV and AIDS. You learned the meaning of disease, the different types of diseases. You learned the meaning of HIV and AIDS, and also the characteristics of HIV. This is the end of today's class, superstar. Ensure you do your quizzes and assignments. See you in my next class. Bye.